guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm not cooking, but today I'm going to be sharing with you a little DIY project that I started back in November, and that is making these cute little pillowcases out of placemats. Yes, every one of these little pillows was made out of placemat. Look how cute that is. And I started making these because around November, my daughter wanted to decorate her room for Christmas, and so she wanted some decorative pillows for her bed. I went to Walmart and to Target, and I found that the price range for these types of pillows are anywhere between $20 to $30. And that to me is pretty pricey for a pillow that's not going to be on her bed all year round, and it's just going to be something that's seasonal. So I went out and looked around and found some really inexpensive placemats. Them on sale. They're probably around $4.99, which beats $20 to $30 for a pillow. So this is another one that I bought, and this one was from Target. This one was from Target too, and you can get these when they're on sale. I mean, that's the best time to get them, is when they're on sale. But if you're out there and you like to do seasonal decorating, this is a great way to save some money. There is no sewing involved. They came out really cute, so I wanted to share that with you today. So let's get started. I'm going to show you all of the things that you're going to need to make this. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need are, of course, placemats, and I purchased these at Target. I know I mentioned Target a lot, but that is only because I feel that they have a lot of cute different prints, nice colors, and they just have a nice variety of seasonal items. But you can definitely purchase these in any store that has a home good department. You're also going to need some liquid stitch glue, and this stuff is amazing. It's a permanent adhesive that dries clear, and it works really, really well. This is a stick that came with my polyfill bag, and it's basically used to work the polyfill into the corners of your pillow. But to be honest with you, I really don't use it. You're also going to need some pins. And very, very important to use a seam ripper. It's a handy tool to have, and it also helps to get under the thread without ruining the material. You're also going to need a bag of polyfill, and this is what we're going to use to stuff our pillow. So I'm just going to start by removing all of the labels or tags that are on my placemats. Next, I'm going to take my seam ripper, and I'm going to undo some of the stitching on the side of the placemat. And what I like to do is go about 2 to 3 inches from the corner. And this is why it's very handy to have a seam ripper. If you use anything else, you might pull some of the fabric. You don't want to ruin your fabric. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just going underneath each thread, and I'm just cutting it. And this is going to loosen all of your stitching. So while you're getting in there and cutting it, you can actually pull the fabric apart a little bit, and you can see that it easily starts to become undone. And we don't want to open this up too much. Basically, I want to open it up wide enough that I can stick my hand in here. Okay, so this is perfect. This is just what you want. Like I said before, you don't want to open it up too much. You just need it wide enough so that you could maneuver some of the polyfill in there. And that's what we're going to do next. We're going to open up our bag of polyfill, and we are going to stuff our pillow. And just a little tip, when you're stuffing your pillow, you just want to make sure that you're not using too much polyfill. So this amount is a perfect amount, because if you use any more than that, you're going to be stretching out your material, and you're going to be loosening up more of the stitching. And you're just going to keep working this polyfill into your pillowcase. And now that little stick, which is actually a tool, you can actually use that at this point if you want to push the polyfill into the corners. I didn't need to use it, but if you need to use it, then I would just use it. Most bags of polyfill do come with that tool. So the last thing we're going to do is we are going to close this side up, and we are going to do that by using our liquid stitch. And I just want to tell you that the liquid stitch really holds good. I have used it in several different projects and pillows, and they have not come apart. So all I'm doing now is I'm just spreading a thin layer of glue onto the edge of my material. And you just want to make sure you're doing this very carefully. If you get some on the edge of the fabric, you can always wipe that off. Not a big deal. And now we're just going to press our edges together, and here's where the pins come in very handy. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to pin all alongside of the edge, and this is just going to help keep your fabric together while it dries. Now the instructions for the liquid stitch say that it dries in 30 minutes, but I always leave it longer than 30 minutes. I usually leave it overnight. You don't have to wait that long, but I just like to make sure that the glue has completely dried, especially because we're going to be using these pillows either on the bed or on the couch. So that's why I just like to be extra careful and wait a little bit longer than what the instructions say. And we are done. Ta-da! Now you do have to wait for this part to dry up, but it's not going to take that long. But there you go, guys. Look, isn't that a cute pillow? And here's the other one I made. And this one. Now because this had those little fringy things at the end, I actually ended up opening up this top part instead of the side. But this one is not seasonal. This one is the one that you can use year round. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.